One of the more interesting parts of business life happens when the boss calls you into his office, closes the door, and says, "You're needed at the next convention." From then on, it's expense accounts and meals on the run. Recently, Craig Worth went to the consummate convention, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, to file this report.
This is a story about showmanship in all of its glory. It's a story about glitz and glamour, about food. It's a story about that great American tradition, that night that you're out of town, that great time that you get your own name tag. It's a phenomenon known as a convention and a trade show. If this were a sport, and indeed it is, then this is the Sky Dome, the King Dome, and the Astrodome. This is the Las Vegas Convention Center. We give you the Consumer Electronics Show. It will cover 875,409 square feet. These displays will stand only 4 days. They will bring in trees and crates. What is a year's cargo business in many cities will stand outside, and again in 100 hours it will be shipped out. How much will companies spend? Rumors extend into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. What a good 4 days.
Panasonic is proud to be an official sponsor of the 1992 U.S. Olympic team, and that sponsorship is an important responsibility.
All to demonstrate cameras. It's capturing a moment of 1990s America on video. It's a video snapshot of that wonderful and highly underrated source of entertainment known as trade shows. Oh, and over at the Cannon Corral, they'll rope up some bargains, partner. Something happens to a business person when you put a convention badge on them. And I note that trade shows tend to use women a lot to subtly assist in showing products. Now, I'd like to see your local electronic discount place sell a camera this way.
Here's the line I keep in my back pocket for just such occasions, if you know what I mean. They're the UC series of 8mm camcorders from Canon. They're all very light, very small, and very slim. If only I could get my exterior this compact.
Yes, I did mention, didn't I, that women tend to assist in selling. Basically, you find everyone sells by never mentioning anything about the product. Throw in race car driver Danny Sullivan to sign autographs, and of course, you'll buy a Craco product.
So we've been telling blonde jokes all day.
I see. So what's your best blonde joke?
What was the best one? We had the why do blondes wear shoulder pads?
And why do blondes wear shoulder pads?
I don't know.
And when they do give a scientific pitch, it's a little hard to listen.
There are a series of 4 speakers with a crossover, as well as a standard coaxial speaker is now a duet.
But if you do want to actually find out about the product, there are sales brochures. Can you imagine just how much paper you can pick up? I always like to have a few things to read on the plane back. Wait! I can't forget the bread and the butter of the day that you get out of town and wear a badge. Actually, it's the shrimp and sauce of your day. These are the hospitality suites. See the stuff on the convention floor? That was nothing. RCA rented out a disco. Acclaim Games threw a 4-day party that was real swell. Food? Oh yeah, it's not that I didn't like the shrimp at Phillips or the cheese at Yamaha, but look at this.
It's a combination of cheddar, Fontina, and port wine.
Trade shows. Certainly the best way that you can spend another's money. Certainly the last best show in town. And maybe the biggest business we never think about when we're too busy thinking about business. Little Kiwi stuff. See you in Vegas next year.
There's a certain charm to them. Do you know the 3 biggest cities for conventions?
I have a feeling you're about to
New
share.
Orleans, Orlando, and Las Vegas.
Let's see. Orlando because of Disney World, Las Vegas for gambling, and New Orleans because the bars stay open 23 hours a day.
23 hours?
Yeah. They have to close down
That's
1 hour.
probably enough, yeah.